Hey everybody, how's it going today? So I want to talk about something my father taught me. It's called the broader the base, the bigger the tower. And what I take from that is, you know, you don't get a full-time job out of kindergarten. You have to go through, you know, school, middle school, and then high school, and then college or university in order to achieve something great. You can't just be at the end of the rope and, you know, want a $200,000 a year job. You got to create that for yourself. You can't just expect to get that ending, and you can't expect us to take that ending from somebody else, right? So if you want to be something, earn something, because life's not about being at the end of the rope. It's about, you know, unraveling the rope out of the spool, starting from the beginning, and how many feet do I need to tie up what I need to tie up? What do I need to get to the end, right? So you get all the information that you need in order to achieve the end. You just can't be at the end. You can't just say, "Oh, I want that job because I want that job." No, you got to start from the very beginning. I like to call it like trench warfare, right? You got to earn the respect of every job position from beginning to end, right? So if you, for instance, I was a welder for 20 years, or even when I was in construction, right? I started off in construction as I would show up and I would weld all the I-beams and stuff like that all by myself. But the company got a little slow, so I needed to learn how to do framing, which I never did framing before. So I learned all about the framing. And within 6 months, I was the second in command. And then within a year, I had my own crew. Right? Within 2 years, I had 3 crews. Within a half a year after that, I had the 3 crews, plus I became sales for a department. And then a half a year after that, I earned more sales and I had 5 crews. So then I had 5 crews, was sales, and then I got sent to school for the engineering of the steel buildings and earned more. I just didn't become the lead salesman for the steel buildings. I earned that through my journey and understanding that I wasn't at the top of the food chain. I had to educate myself. I broadened my base to heighten my tower. So if you want something, educate yourself. Educate yourself from the smallest position in that job so you can respect every single employee or every single worker at that job, so you know how difficult each part of that job is, and then you respect their time. And then when you go down and you're trying to say make an estimate or a quote, you know what those people go through. You know how all the cycling of materials go. You know how often certain jobs hurt people, how often people call in sick in certain positions of the job, because the more difficult the positions, the more often those people call in sick because their bodies get sore, right? And the higher up you go, the more time you're able to be at work because the less impact it has on your body, right? But if you haven't done that lower job, you don't understand that and you don't respect that, right? So the broader the base, the bigger the tower. So if you want to be something, you start at the bottom and you earn your way to the top. You can't take it. You can't say, well, because I'm this, I get the top. No, no, no. We're all the same. Light skin, dark skin. Lots of hair, no hair. Lots of teeth, no teeth. We're all the same. We're all children of God. Right? So if you want something, you earn that. And you earn it with pride, and most definitely earn it with integrity. Because that integrity will allow you to show respect to the people that work harder than you do. And I have to say that my most favorite job was probably the worst job I had. And it was a position that was called the water spider. But it's the one that taught me the most. So I was the guy that I had to go to each department and watch all their materials. And when their materials got low, I had to reload their materials. But this material handling position made me understand the cyclical flow of the company. and it allowed me to understand how everything went, so I could respect each department's journey and how that journey affected the end goal of the company as a whole, rather than each department, right? So yeah, if you want a big tower, you got to make a broader base, right? Because you need a strong foundation if you're going to make a big tower. You can't just have like a tower that shoots 1,000 feet in the air and a foundation that's the same as a house. No, that foundation has to go just as deep as it is tall, which means your education has to be that much more special. So the higher you want to achieve, the lower you have to start. Okay? So you start low, learn and respect each individual from each department. And then when you get to the top, your quotes will be bang on. You won't waste companies' money, you won't waste people's time, and you also respect all those positions of other people. And then you also gain the respect of those people because they know that you did the journey fully fledged. You just didn't walk in and they're like, who is this person? How did they walk in and take all this from me, right? Because they've been trying to do this journey themselves. They know you earned it. So if you want something, you earn it. Don't take it, earn it. So that was one of the lessons my dad taught me. The broader the base, the bigger the tower. I hope that helps you. Have a great day.